What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my crypto journey. My name is Fudney. Dr. P, on the eve of the Saitarealty launch, has finally sold his final Saitama token. One of the oldest whales in the project sold his last token today. He swapped it for 450 ETH approximately, and you can see his wallet right here. He indeed has no more Saitama tokens left. Now, what does this mean? Well, nothing much, right? I think that he wants to take his money out, put it into Terareum, or maybe cash out, pay for things. I don't know. But the facts are that when times got rough or even insane, he didn't sell a single token. Now, if you guys don't know, Dr. Praveen held at the top when his wallet was worth, his Saitama tokens were worth approximately $77 million. Now, I don't know about you guys. I would not hold through that. You are absolutely out of your mind if you think I would hold at $77 million. I would at least took a couple million out, but he held. I don't know why, but I think it's probably because he's a doctor. Maybe he has money and those sort of things. Maybe he didn't need the money. Maybe Terareum was always in the back of his mind, and maybe he knew that he wanted to take this money and put it into his own project, right? And we'll talk about some good news about Terareum in a second. But yes, he has sold his last Saitama token. And the crazy thing is, there was a big issue, right, when Terareum was first launched, because it was found out that he had 108 separate wallets in on the Terareum presale, all for 10 ETH. Now, the reason why people found that out is because when he was accused of selling his Saitama token, he shared his wallet address with one of the devs. One of those devs shared it with Feltron in an attempt to take out the Terareum project, which didn't work. Successful launch, and it's still doing really well. Speaking of Terareum, they just announced that they will be listed on Bitmart, which is a pretty big exchange in our space. More good things for Terareum. It seems like this team really plays with the cards close to their chest. They're not over-promising and under-delivering. They're giving us bits and pieces as we go. Now, of course, they want to be a centralized exchange, and they have a ton of work to do. They need to hire a bunch of employees, and that ain't cheap. So I think that Dr. P probably wanted to pull his money out of Saitama to fund the project. This is going to take a lot of money on their end, and of course they have marketing wallets and those sort of things, sales tax and those sorts of things, right? To pump that marketing wallet. Of course, all of those funds are going to go to improving this centralized exchange. Now, Saitarealty. Guys, Saitarealty is not a real project in my opinion. If you watch the AMA with Scott Herman yesterday, right, or the day before yesterday, with Saitama Guru on there, they don't know what the hell they're doing. They're going to figure it out as they go, right? The idea is for you to invest in this cryptocurrency. Then they were going to take this money out and buy real estate with it, commercial properties and other things. Then you're going to get money back based on the revenue those properties create, in a nutshell. Now, keep in mind that when they take the cryptocurrency out and turn it into real fiat, right? So they can actually buy real estate. We're not really accepting cryptocurrency as payment for houses. Maybe that'll change down the road, right? Or commercial property, you know, and all the other fees that come with it, right? You're going to, you're going to have to pay for a lot of expenses, you know, then you have to wait for revenue to come in. Just a lot of things really not making sense with this project. And I'll go ahead and link, you know, at the end of this video, a video where Teddy Ganja has one of his friends on who actually deals with this in the real world. He read the white paper. It's not a real project, guys. It's a way for them to make money in some way, shape, or form. And believe me, they will make money. Now, it's going to be launching today on Saitamask, which still isn't properly functioning the best way. Now, you are able to swap ETH to Saitama. The other way around, a transaction has not gone through for me. Now, yesterday it was working better, but today for some reason, every time I would try to make it swap, it would log me out. So I don't know what's going on. I mean, you could say I'm fighting and lying because I hate Saitama. You could say that, but that's the experience I have. Do I feel comfortable putting thousands of dollars on Saitamask as of today? No. They should wait a little longer because it is actually working better than it has been historically, but the swap function is still a little wonky. So I think they should actually push this off a little longer, in my opinion, if they want to get more volume. I'm not making decisions. I'm just going to watch it all go down. Now, no doubt people are going to make money. I just don't think this is a good long-term play. This is equivalent to a random shitcoin we find on Uniswap or a live new pair on any exchange, really. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Good luck to you. I will be watching it go down. We will be doing a live stream, so make sure you tune in for that at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and I think 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Should be a fantastic show. But back to Terrarium, because Saitama has recovered nicely since that big dump. People are buying the dip now. I made a tweet yesterday where I talked about a whale selling a lot of Saitama, one of the top whales in the project. But although he is selling Saitama and that is affecting the price, he's using that wrapped ether to provide liquidity to Saitamask. And you will get a small fee from that liquidity pool that you're providing. That's how that stuff works. I honestly think it's a dev wallet because there is a transaction there that's almost $100,000 that went to another wallet that was sent to a centralized exchange, FTX exchange, right around the time they made the Makachev partnership. So I do think that's the pseudo marketing wallet. I think a bunch of these wallets in the project are pseudo marketing wallets. They just don't tell you which ones they are. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. Terrarium actually looking pretty good, still at the 19 range, bouncing between 19 and 22. Healthy consolidation, trading sideways. And actually, Saitama, if you think about it, has been consolidating in this range. It's been bouncing between 16 and 19 for the last few days, which is a bullish sign. How much will this pump? Will there be a hyperburn? Guys, this is not going to hit its all-time high anytime soon. I just don't think so. I think that we would have been seeing a huge pump already if that were the case. Maybe there are people on the sidelines waiting to see how the Saitarealty launch goes. Hopefully it goes well, because that could be the deciding factor on whether or not Saitama is going to have a future in this space. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. What are your opinions on this whole situation? And I'll talk to you soon. Peace.